Alright, welcome to a new episode of Crapbox Cars when we're going to be hopefully finishing up Sam's engine and putting it in the car. Alright, Sam, what are we doing?
So today we're going to put on the ATI Super Damper, which we've got right here.
And it's NASCAR approved if we can find it.
NASCAR approved, of course.
Look at that.
We're going to put on the intake manifold, which we got in a different room. We have these new Holley LSX valve covers. And basically just get everything buttoned up that would be hard to put on while it's in the car. Oh yeah, and also the clutch assembly. And probably some steam ports too.
Steam ports, clutch assembly, intake manifold, and harmonic balancer.
It's going to be a fully dressed baby. And also check out the blue blueprint engine brake oil we put in there.
Blue break-in oil. What a guy. Alright, where are we going, Sam?
We're going to Harbor Frig.
Yes, big Harbor Frig energy where we need a torque wrench that goes 240, which mine goes only 150. So we're gonna use the torque wrench and definitely keep the, what do you call it? The thing that comes with the paper.
The receipt.
Yes. Receipt.
The receipt. Words are hard.
Words are hard.
2 hours later.
What in the world is going on here?
Well, we are idiots, and if you notice, the flywheel's back here, and the front of the engine is there. So instead of, like responsible adults putting it on the engine stand, we're going to put it on a bed and flip it around because it's funnier.
Yes, and like other people, they have tires. We do not have a tire, and our hook, this is naturally where it wants to sit, so we don't want to fight it. So we're just going to put it on the bed. Sweet.
Pretty nice, right?
I like it so far. All right, is it gonna happily sit there? I guess keep going. This is really scary. Okay, stop.
All right, guys. Well, we've come to a big moment here. We're about to put the engine in. This is the first time the Corvette is meeting her new heart. It's iron this time because, we're poor, but...
Big Chevy iron.
Big Chevy iron. So, yeah, just kind of let them meet each other. We'll walk away for a little bit.
Yes, they're gonna mingle and see if the relationship is gonna spark. Anyway, if you guys have not seen Sam's Corvette, there's the Corolla. Just shit box in the rain, no big deal. On dollies right now, about to hit the jack stands, and ready to go. We just took that buster off, which was holding that torque tube. Thank you, torque tube.
Splash panel is holding up the torque tube, which is not at all made to take weight, but that's how it had to go on the tow truck because you can't really put a jack stand up under that thing while it's on the tow truck.
And it's flanged here. It's not actually that strong. Anyway, we're about to drop the cross member, so then we can get this big boy in.
Drop it down the last thread. We're not going to take it out.
Yeah, not all the way out.
Yeah, just so it'll fit.
something in there.
There's something in there, and my God, was it a process. It's not designed to go in the top, but we finally got it in there after dropping the front cradle well past the bolts that it's being held onto, holding it up with some sketchy wood and a jack, and then clamping it together with some bolts when we first got the first thread on there. And man, that was rough. But
yeah, so what he's basically saying is this aluminum piece right here is the cradle, and there is 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts that we actually put past the bolts, like past the threads below that. And just because this engine is made to come up from the bottom, which this is usually out of the car, because just basically the whole drivetrain is so flat, it's not made to go at an angle. And then
yep, there's a batwing oil pan that has 2
oh,
sides
that
to
as
it.
well.
Yeah.
That was, I think, the biggest problem is this bat wing right here. When you're trying to adapt it in, it has to be 4 inches forward while you're trying to adapt it to the torque tube. So it's over here when you're supposed to want it that height, but over here. So it's a mere impossible task, which you see a lot of scrapes from us trying and trying again.
But hey, it's in there.
But hey, it's in there. Look at that. That's Chevy Orange in a C5. Yeah, so Sam has this tall boy intake manifold, and we have the engine wrapped up because we're about to do some cut.
Alright guys, well we finally got the engine in. Obviously there's been a few things put on it since you last saw, but we got all the accessories on. We got the thick boy radiator in, we got an oil cooler, just everything is in. And we're about to repin the ECU and do a bunch of other things, and there's going to be a plane going by. But
Plane. Yeah, so we got everything plumbed, injectors. This thing finally fits after so much cutting. That was a lot. Got regular over here. We had an issue just finding a place to put that, just because there's not many places to mount it. So directly on the engine is where it will stay. Got the oil cooler in. That was a pain in the butt. And that nice bright yellow is Sam's sway bars. He's got some meaty boys. And there's a thick radiator there, which we're hidden. We've been kind of we've been having issues with this for a little while. Everything's been kind of funny to put in, so it's been kind of difficult to film. So we're just showing you afterwards. I can still read it.
okay, you ready?
Sure. The fuel pressure's too high. It's gonna start. It's gonna start.
Bro!
It'll start. It's just the fuel pressure's way too high. It just immediately it went to go. I can see it in the needle. It literally went to go, and then it spiked, and it went. Bleh. Oh, so was it? It seemed like it was gonna go.
It sure did. We got a few cylinders to fire.
Hey, we got some fire,
Hold on.
and it didn't backfire or anything. Yeah, go for it. Hit it again. You don't have enough fuel pressure. All right, guys, you saw that we had the engine in there. Looks pretty good. So next time you're gonna see it, hopefully running and actually driving about. We'll hopefully get to see it on a dyno. Anyway, guys, follow us on Instagram and everything else. This is Crapper Box.